PUBG Mobile is one of the most popular free-to-play mobile battle royale games in the world, with 50 million active daily players and more than 1 billion downloads in total. Enjoy the authentic battle royale experience. Compete with other players and find out who is the one who survives till the end. You can play solo, duo, or squad in the battle royale mode, or in one of its 10 other game modes, such as Weapon Master, Arcade, Sniper Training, Team Deathmatch in the first or third person. PUBG Mobile also offers 6 different maps for players to choose from. Each of them comes with unique features and gaming experiences. PUBG Mobile also offers several cool skins and outfits to customize your character, weapon from regular collaborations with IPs like Spider-Man No Way Home, brands like Lamborghini, and celebrities such as Lionel Messi. That's right, the world's famous footballer himself. Lionel Messi will join PUBG Mobile for an exclusive in-game collaboration during the 2022 World Cup. He will be featured in a special time limited event and support the game by creating content and posting on social media. Accomplish the weekly activities linked to Messi's content to unlock gorgeous Messi content for free, such as Messi's golden shoes. This item can be picked up to gain sprint and boost effects and make football like dribble movement. 3 new Messi skins, Messi weapons, Messi bag and bag ornaments, Messi pan, Messi parachutes, Messi plane, and more. There will also be the Global Chicken Cup, an exciting football themed festival in celebration of World Cup 2022. If you want to partake in all these amazing events, go ahead and click the link in the description to download PUBG Mobile for free today. Hey, what's up guys, it's Unleashed here today, and we are back with another video on the Sonic Fanbase. Once again, we've been here so many bloody times now, it's just getting ridiculous at this point, but the Fanbase keeps doing dumb stuff, so yeah, I'm gonna have to talk about it because my god, things are getting out of hand now. Now you might be thinking, what has the Sonic Fanbase done this time? What could they possibly have done this time, Unleashed, to make that title of a video? Well, I'm sure some of you can guess what it is, and it is the Game Awards and the voting with the player voice thing. So for those of you who don't know, the Game Awards had some sort of player voice thing where people could vote for, I think it's a couple of games or whatever, for whichever is their favourite game of the year. And obviously, Sonic Frontiers was on that list. Now, Sonic Frontiers was on that list and has actually made it to the final round, surprisingly, which is, yeah, pretty good. It's beating God of War, Elden Ring, and yeah. Now, starting from the second round, the game had one competitor, that being Genshin Impact. And yeah, to put it lightly, it's been a wild ride with that game recently. Both communities fighting over, you know what, let's talk about it anyways. So yeah, without any further ado, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, let's discuss the topic at hand. Now, as you know, the Sonic community hasn't been in the greatest light, honestly, at all, but this whole situation has honestly put us in an even worse light than we were before. So essentially, to summarize, we've had a lot of people just trying to get Frontiers to win their player voice thing, and honestly, that's not a bad thing. We obviously want Sonic Frontiers to win, so that Sega can see that, you know what, people really do like Sonic. Let's have more faith in Sonic Team and give them the proper time they need to actually finish the next game properly, such as giving the Sonic Team a bigger budget. But the Sonic Fanbase's ways of actually getting this win is very, very questionable. Now, as I said earlier, trying to get this W for Sonic Frontiers has definitely not been a safe ride, because we've had one game in particular that's been rivaling Sonic Frontiers as a W, and that is Genshin Impact. I've said already. Now, I know it wasn't everybody, it definitely was not everybody being like this. Obviously, some people saying that, oh, go for Frontiers, and honestly, like I said earlier, that's completely fine. But there were a lot of people who were trying to get Frontiers to win completely the wrong way. Now, people have said that, oh, it's only a couple of bad apples, don't represent the entire fan base, when I beg to differ, because I've seen a lot of people with this kind of behavior that we're going to talk about in a little bit, and not just one or two people, like a massive chunk of them. But okay, I'll start waffling now and actually start looking into all this stuff that's been happening recently. So one big reason that the Sonic community was mad at the Genshin community for this voting stuff is because apparently there's been some vote botching going on here. So we can see right here a tweet from Neonisator, the Game Awards. Can you please tell what the garbage started showing in response of that stuff there? A couple hours ago there was only that thing there. Object and rest seem like having that stuff. Does look like Chinese bots to me. So yeah, some evidence point towards there being vote botting for the Genshin side of things here, but is it really though? Now, I will admit here, the way this person worded this tweet really makes it sound like they actually do think that's actually vote botting here, but they made a reply to this tweet saying, people keep retweeting my post as a confirmation that Genshin fans are just using bots to win. I didn't say that, even though you clearly did, but okay. I just pointed out that the response from TGS server for some reasons has much more unknown objects that were never there, and coincidentally, Genshin Impact started rapidly gaining votes. So yeah, even though this person kind of worded it sounded like they will actually vote bots for this voting thing here, he did still say afterwards that it's not confirmed just yet. But even after this, people were still coming with some sort of evidence to say that there were being a lot of vote bots, because essentially it's because Genshin was beating Frontiers. Now at the start of round 3 for the player's voice vote, Frontiers was winning by a large margin. It was winning about, I think it was like 75% at some point, and obviously Genshin was nowhere near that. But then obviously a few hours later, Genshin just spiked up really quickly to surpass Frontiers by once again a large margin. Now I have two things to say about this. For starters, in terms of Frontiers winning by a large margin at the start, honestly, I think that's just because Sonic fans just immediately went to vote straight away just to make sure that they actually got their votes locked in, and that's why it was kind of winning by a large margin at the start. And then for the Genshin spiking up a bit, now it could be bots, I'm not saying it's definitely not, but in my opinion, I think it's because Chinese people woke up and then decided to vote. Because we gotta remember, Genshin, while it is kind of controversial, it does still have a massive player base in obviously China, and time zones do exist too, so when people in China probably woke up, they went to go ahead and go vote for Genshin because they saw that Frontiers was beating them, and yeah. But they weren't only voting just because Frontiers was winning, but you have to see right here, I've seen a lot of Chinese Genshin players start voting and they're sick of the bullying by some Sonic fans, and all the Chinese games are shutting down today, including Genshin's Chinese server, so they are bored, I guess. Then we have another tweet here. Our network of 8 million of followers start posting about this today, and yesterday only. I don't even care about TJ before they started insulting us. So literally the only reason that Genshin fans even started voting for it wasn't because of those free items that the people were saying that they wanted to get, but it's mostly because Sonic fans were bullying them essentially. That's the reason why Genshin fans even started voting in the first place. Not because they wanted the game to win, but because to spite Sonic fans for insulting them. So yeah. Well done, Sonic Fanbase. I hope you're proud of yourself. Well done. Yeah, well done. Now, I know what your next question is going to be. Unleash, where's your proof that Sonic fans are being very toxic towards the Genshin community? Well, don't worry, I got you covered here. You have this tweet right here. I'm now getting messages from Sonic fans telling me to kill myself simply because I like Genshin. I've absolutely had it. Screw your Sonic sweep. And yeah, we can see some messages here with some absolutely vile and horrendous stuff here. Like, god damn it, man. What is this? Telling people to kill themselves over liking Genshin? Just because they were beating you in the flipping player's voice at the Game Awards? Are you serious, Sonic fans? Really? Really? Are you stupid? And then even when the Genshin community was saying that the Sonic fans were insulting us, Sonic fans carried on just being insulting and just toxic. Like, I don't understand. You start off by insulting the Genshin community, then when you get called out, you just carry on and don't fix yourselves. Now, once again, I'll say it again. It's not the entire Sonic community here, but it is definitely a large chunk of the fan base. This community just be ashamed of themselves for doing such a stupid thing like this. Like, seriously. Why have they done this? I don't understand. I don't think anybody at Sega or Sonic Team wants this the way that Sonic Frontiers wins, like being toxic and everything, painting the community a bad name. Not in the slightest. This is genuinely just embarrassing, man. Like, absolutely embarrassing. From both sides, honestly. From both the Genshin and the Sonic community. Because I've been seeing some dumb stuff from the Genshin community as well. Don't get it twisted here, but... man, why are we fighting fire with fire, man? Like, why can't we just be the better people here and just ignore the Genshin community completely? Like, why do we have to fight back? Because you're making the community look even worse than it already did, so... my god, this whole situation has been blown out of proportion, and frankly, it's just, like I said earlier, embarrassing. I'm honestly so glad that the voting is now over because, my god, this has hurt my brain, man. Seriously, it's hurt my brain, but my god. This community needs to fix up after this, man. Like, my god, I don't want to see anything like this ever again, I swear to god. God damn. Anyways, that about does it for today's video, so yeah. I just wanted to make this video to call out the community because this was absolutely just horrendous behaviour, man. I can't even believe this even happened, like, seriously. Over a pointless award that essentially in the grand scheme of things means absolutely nothing. Apart from Sega having more faith in Sonic Team, but even still, oh my god. Frontiers is a successful game anyways, man. We didn't even need to watch tell us that. Come on. But yeah, to conclude, don't do stuff like this ever again. Just be a nice person. Don't fight fire with fire. Be the better man or woman in the situation, and yeah. Don't pull stuff like this ever again, because god, this was embarrassing. God, it was so embarrassing. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, especially that last one. Don't forget to become unleashed. Press that join button down below. Remember, it's not necessary. And I'll see you all next time. Peace!